For my repository recommendation activity, I didn't choose one of the large Creative Commons type repositories. I actually liked this one called imagebase.net. The individual responsible for this site is photographer David Nyblack, who offers his work to the public for free use. As he says here, we can treat these images as if they were in the public domain. The categories of his pictures are broken down into 6 areas. As you can see, these pictures are of high quality and his skills as a photographer show in these thumbnails. A disadvantage to this site is that you don't know how many pictures there are to look through in a category until you get to the last page. I spent quite a bit of time clicking next through this category and never got to the last page of an area. There are quite a few pictures to choose from. Each category is full of very nice, totally free pictures, with no need to link back to the creator. These could be very useful in building websites or other multimedia creations. I think every repository has a nature category with a vast selection of images from the natural world to choose from. This site is no different. There is also a search feature that brings up images that match pretty closely to what you're searching for. Here's a great picture of a bride and groom I may use on my website. Back in the Objects category, I quickly find an image of a world map. For our International Day at South High School, I need a spinning globe to use when we do our Parade of Nations on our stage for the show. I also need a higher quality image, and this is definitely a very high quality image. High resolution. I will demonstrate how this image could be changed in Adobe After Effects to create a new and different image. I'll drop the imported Earth image into the composition timeline. Add the effect CC Sphere from the Effects panel. Resize the Earth and create keyframes to make it rotate. And to add realism, later I will add a star field to the background and maybe a little bit of space dust. Images I have tried this with in the past have usually been of lower resolution and don't come out quite as well as this one did. Now if you don't need pictures but icons or graphic would be ideal, then try out openclipart.org and find a wealth of free to use images. This site is searchable as well, which makes finding images easier. Many of the images on this site are savable as PNGs, which means you can have an image with a transparent background. While there are many great free repositories, I found these two to be very useful for my needs.